So I promised I would do a bit of a review on how the Levo performs. Sorry, I'm looking around because I don't want to fall off a rock ledge. And I've actually gone out with another bloke known as the Fat Man who also has a Levo. His is a little bit different, and I'm going to run through some of the differences between his Levo and my Levo, but they are both the competition. So there's my alloy comp. Now this here is the carbon comp. And over here, there's Fat Man, Ninja Wave. So look, the differences between the carbon comp, the first big difference, obviously it's carbon. The second big difference is it's got this really, really cool display. And then if you get all tech crazy on it, you can do all funky stuff with that display. That is cool. I really do like that. That is one big bonus about the carbon version of this bike. Another bonus is the SWAT tool. So I've got the SWAT tool on my Enduro, and they are just so cool to have. The only gripe I have with them is they don't have a 2.5mm Allen key. That would be the only gripe, but I still want one. They're awesome. The Fat Man's done the same as me. He's put the GX axis on there because he's got XX1 axis on his beautiful Stumpy, his non-e-bike. He didn't go down the path of me getting the RSEs. He's just still running the Code Rs, and also he's left the stock fork on there. Fat Man, what do you reckon about the stock fork?
Shit.
I
Definitely the damper upgrade's worth it.
Yeah, for sure. And look, and that was going to be my comment is, so I've got the damper upgrade on that, and the boys, specifically Steve at LCC, opened up my fork, gave it some love, and really just made sure that it was running schmick. And this thing, it's running better than it was after I did the damper upgrade. He's had a look at it. It's running even better. And it's just a beautiful, beautiful thing. So they're the main differences. So they're both like absolutely awesome bikes. Mine obviously weighs a bit more, being alloy. I do like that about the carbon model. You're obviously saving a kilo, I think, maybe two, maybe just more than a kilo. But they are both brilliant bikes. Really stoked. So we've headed over to Broco today. I promise I had washed my bike yesterday, and now it's just covered in Broco sand, and you can just hear that all that in the rotors and in the drivetrain. The Fat Man, on the other hand, I don't think he's washed his bike since he bought it. No, that may not be the case. I'm sure he has. So I'll also, as a part of this, I'm going to put up a little bit of some riding videos as well. We did some trail maintenance on the way today, and there was some pretty epic banter from Fat Man and I. We did witness a trail frog, and the smell from that trail frog was pretty insane. Fat Man does believe that it wasn't a trail frog, but I'm certain it was, and you'll see that in the footage. And I'll do some outtakes as well. Oh, that was a good one. There was a trail frog back there. Oh mate, I brought it with me. The scent of trail. Oh, that's rough. Nice. Absolutely love this bike. So much debris around. Beauty. It's actually, it doesn't look like much from here, but there's a little gap there and it's intimidating, like, because you're going in super slow, but it's actually extremely easy. If that man doesn't make it, he's dumb. There you go. There we have it. The 2022 Specialized Turbo Levo Comp Alloy. In this blue color, I'm just blown away by it. I absolutely love this color. I don't know what it is about it. For me, it really floats my boat. Very, very happy with that. From a performance perspective, I said I would do a review on how this thing goes. Look, I think mandatory upgrade for me is the upgraded Grip 2 damper. I think it's really, really important upgrade on this bike. The standard rhythm fork just doesn't really do it for me. It needs that little bit more. And I think in combination with this Float X shock that it's got, I'm really, really impressed with that. Like, I'm actually not interested in changing that out, and I'm coming from a Float X2 factory on my Enduro, and that thing, very, very happy with it. I've gone ahead and upgraded the front rotor to a 220mm rotor. Just needed a little bit more stopping power there. Still left a 200 on the back, which I think is fine. The other important upgrade, in my opinion, is putting Cushcore in those wheels. They're just pretty stock standard wheels, and they're just not going to last if you don't protect them. Other than that, I mentioned I've got the Code RSCs with the bite point adjust. That's just one of those things. That's a preference thing. You don't have to get that. The Code Rs, the performance is great on those things as well. But that's pretty much it. This bike is absolutely great. If I had the option again, if I had my time again and the knowledge I have right now, I would buy exactly the same bike. In summary, this bike will ride absolutely everything that I ride in the Enduro. Like, it just eats it up. Absolutely love it. It's different. The Enduro is a longer bike, and you feel more stable at high speeds. This is a bit more of a trail bike build, obviously with the motor on it, so it's got a bit more weight to it as well. That's probably another good reason for upgrading that front rotor. But look, everything that the Enduro does, this thing does. It's ridden, all the best trails that Wollongong has to offer. I'd really recommend this bike. Now, if you haven't already, hit the subscribe button.